What's up, guys? Hopefully you can hear me okay. Just gonna wait a little bit longer for a couple more people to jump on here. Looks like, yeah, somebody give me a shout out to see if you can hear me. According to the stuff here, you can hear, but if you can't hear me, let me know. But basically, in this live, I'm going to be going over how to take a picture off the internet, just snapping a picture, load it up into the Cricut Maker app, and basically just making this stencil out of it. All right, looks like you guys can hear me. Great. Okay, we're gonna get going here. So here's the stencil we'll be making. I'm gonna go ahead and swipe up into my phone here. Okay. All right, this is hopefully you guys can see this. Let me check this out. All right, a little blurry. I think we'll be all right. Basically, what I did here is I just looked up Harley Davidson font. Simple as that. So I just kind of scrolled through. I'm looking for anything that has kind of an outline. Like this one right here probably won't work. This one right here, it could work. It depends. You might have to put that in a third-party app. And maybe I can show that in a different video. But keep scrolling down. This is actually the Harley Davidson logo that I was looking for. So I'm going to click that. And I'm just going to screenshot it. I'm going to take that screenshot and I'm going to shrink it down. And I'm going to save to my photos. Okay, that's pretty easy. So, like I said, I just searched the internet under Harley Davidson logo and kind of found what I needed. And then we'll further refine it in the Cricut app, which I'll show you that. Right here. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. From this is basically the platform and the mat and the, I guess this is the program that comes with the Cricut. And it's kind of cool. It's all integrated into the iPhone. It works really easy. But I'm just going to go ahead and hit upload right here. And you can see, you say take photo, select from library. We're going to go ahead and do that because we took a screenshot of it. And so we did take that picture. I did put it in a third-party app. And, you know, let me see. I'll just take that right there. Okay, we'll give it a shot. I did put it in a third-party app, and I made it white on the background, but I don't think that was necessary. So we'll go ahead and try this out. So it gives you this little window right now. So right now, and what we're going to do is we're just going to cut this out by using some of these different tools. The most important tool is the removal tool, which is the wand. And you can increase or decrease the area. I haven't really seen any use for that, so I don't use that. But what I do here is you just click on it on somewhere, wherever. You see how it kind of gives you a target. And hopefully y'all can see that, but you can see it gives you a target of where you're aiming at, and you can delete that section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here to the outside. As you can see, I just deleted the outside, the perimeter here. You can see here that now you can see the outside. What we're going to do is we're going to hold down again on this V of the Harley Davidson. You see it just crop that out. Do this one. I, D, S. Where am I at here? Oh yeah, there we go. There's that dash. The Y, the E, got the D there. Let's get the inside of the D. H, A, R. Oh, whoops. I'm going to undo that. You can always hit that undo button. So we got a couple more right here. We got the O, the inside of the O, and the N. All right, so last time when I did it off the other photo, it didn't have this on there. So I'm guessing we can further refine this in the next session, in the next section here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. We got everything cut out, looks like. See anything we're missing there? Oh, so it's all cut out. But we do have this border right there. You see that? We definitely want to get rid of that. And also there's a little island right there. I'm going to take this eraser tool. You see right there, you can swipe up and down to change the size, but okay. I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around and erase. Get that a little bigger. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. And oh, whoops. Undo. Maybe a little closer. And I'm going to erase all that. Don't want to cut anything off there. Let's make sure we get in there. Oh, too big. I'm going to undo that because it looks like I took out a little bit right there. A little bit left right here, looks like. Whoops. Let's try that again. Okay. Good enough. So as you can see here, we've pretty much just weeded everything out in a picture. I guess that's the best way I can really explain it. So I'm going to hit the next button here. And we can further refine this. Despeckle. You can despeckle it. I don't know if that actually needs to be done. Doesn't look like it's doing anything because we got a pretty good image here. You can also smooth out the image by hitting this. And looks like I am missing one thing here. The middle of the A is missing, but that's okay. I'll come in and I'll cut that later. But really, you should hit the back button, and you have to redo it now because I didn't miss the middle of the A there. So just keep that in mind. But I'll cut that with the razor blade later and just not worry about it right now. So it looks like that's smoothed out pretty good. I'm going to hit the next button here. Okay, it gives you the option to print and cut or just to cut. And all we're going to do is cut this. So I'm going to save this right here. So image name, save this. Let's do HD. And hit done. And then hit the cut button and save it. Okay, great. So looks like it saved it there. This is the one I did earlier, and it does have the A in the middle. I did notice a little difference. Maybe the D. Yeah, on this one, I didn't cut out the middle of the D or the O. But like I said, I can cut those in later. But yeah, make sure you pay attention to all the little islands there. But you can see I got almost all of them there except for the D there. I'm not sure if there was something there I missed. But we're going to go with that guy. And we're putting it into the mat here. We're going to highlight that and we're going to shrink it down. Maybe move it up to more towards the top. This it tells you, let's see, It does tell you the size. Okay, here we go. Right there, it does tell you the width and the height. So I want to go with let's make this a little bigger so we can see it. Drag that down. Come on, here we go. Okay, so height is 2.9. I think we're going to want around 2 inches in height and around 6 inches or whatever it is even there. I did print this one off earlier. Felt that it was a little bit too big for the tank, and I'll show you in the other camera angle, kind of mocked up on the tank. So I feel like 2 inches is about right because this is 2.5 in height, and then it's I think it ended up being around 8 in the length. So I think 2 and 6 is about what this was. All right. Missing any questions here? Cricut on a PC is easier. Yes, it is. I'm just showing you on the phone app because I feel like actually it's easier because I'm already taking the picture with my app with the phone. Let's move into this other camera. All right, there it is, Cricut Maker 3. It's a pretty amazing machine. As you can see, so far we've taken and pretty much made a layout and a cut path just off of an image. You can do this with a lot of different stuff. It doesn't need to be any kind of logo. It can be some kind of a silhouette of a bird or whatever, skull. A lot of different stuff you can do with it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to. We're going to load this up and then it shows you how to basically send it straight to the Maker 3 all wirelessly. That's pretty awesome. All right, so I have this green Oracle 631. That's what I'm using right now. If you're on the Amazon link right now, you can see that there's a blue color. It's going to be the same thing. This is 631, but whatever's there will work as well. And also, all this stuff is available on the on Amazon, so you can check that link down in the description. All right. Hopefully, y'all can see this right here. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we're back on. All right, we're just going to line this up with the edge right here. And load it up in the machine. Okay, we got that all ready to go. So we're going to hit make it now that we have the maker on. So we got two options here. We can cut it without a mat or with a mat. If you're cutting without a mat, you apparently have to have their style of paper or their vinyl. So we're cutting with a mat. So we're going to hit that. Oh, that wasn't right. Let me go back. Let's hit make it again. Go on mat is what we want. Here we go. So that shows it mocked up on the mat right there. A little over 6 inches. there. Yeah, it looks about right. We just hit the next button. Now it's gonna, what up? Now it's just going to try to find the wireless signal to it. Let's see. Let's cancel that, and then we will try it again. For some reason, it's not connecting. I don't know. Not know why. What's up, Sweetie Pants?
Oh.
All right.
Oh, I'm all out of homework. Well, I was sitting at the other job being bored. Now I don't have any more. Now I need some more.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and just cut out of this and jump back in, because obviously there's something wrong with the connection here. Let's try this again. Just going to go back because we did save it. Okay, there it is right there. Make it on matte. Come on. Next. I'm going to try turning the machine off and back on. Ooh, that's what worked. It worked right there. Hopefully you can see that. All right, let's get you set up here. There we go. That's a good shot. Okay. Select an accessory. We're going to go ahead and hit that. Maker 3. Bam. So it gives you a couple of options here. The one we're wanting is premium vinyl removable vinyl. Okay. At this point, we're just going to follow the directions it says right here. We're going to make sure that we have the cutter in there, the cutter tool. And maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but we're going to go ahead and hit this blinking button right here, and it's going to load up the mat. It's also going to check the size of the mat and make sure there's no obstruction. So it looks good. All right, then we're going to hit the play button. Yeah, somebody asked, John asked if I load this up into some kind of layers. I don't think there is any kind of layers. I don't know, I don't know the software that great, to be honest with you. I've just kind of started learning myself, but yeah, it just it's as simple as snapping a picture. Well, you have to find the right picture and putting it into the app, cleaning it up with some of the tools that they have there, and loading it right into the app, right into the phone. You can also do it on it works. I do a lot of it on my MacBook, but lately I think on my phone it's just easy enough just to search and screenshot and pull it in that way. I like the Cricut Maker because it's faster, but I feel like the Explorer Air will probably do the same thing. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, you don't need any kind of like special PNG file or anything like that. I mean, just a good image that has a good outline is what you're looking for. And something that's not too complex. All right, it looks like it's done printing. So we're gonna unload it. Let's check it out. All right, let's grab a razor blade and we'll just score it. I can pull this guy out and see how it did. Wow, that's actually really nice. Looks like it missed a little bit right there. I like to have a razor blade just to score it. Last one right here. Okay. All right, like I said, I did miss the D and the O. Oh, I gotta pull one out right here. I did miss those two when I was first weeding it out in the program earlier. So I might just end up cutting it out before I stick it on there. Or I'll just maybe just do a new one later. But that turned out really good. Let's go ahead and trim it out, and we'll see. You know, the size comparison of what it looks like on the tank here. Yeah. about right. Let me zero in a little bit closer. There it is. So yeah, that's a couple, look, maybe even something right there might be missing, possibly. But I'll kind of look more into that. But that's how that's done. This still needs to be sanded and prepped, but usually I like to start with the logo. That way, before I start my design, I know I have to work around this, and this is something the customer wanted. So that's kind of the way I do it, and I lay it out. I start with that because I know that's something that's for certain. All right, yeah, silhouette. Yeah, some of that stuff I think would work too. Yeah, some of the questions there. Let me see what else we have. Chris asked, what kind of vinyl am I using? I'm just using the Oracle mask. You can find it on the Amazon link. The stuff's blue that's on the Amazon, but it's going to work the same way as the green stuff I have here. Yeah, Cricuts. Lightning says Cricuts are cool and cheap, and for I think this thing's like $3.99 or I don't know the price, but for what you get and what you can do with it is it's unreal, and the apps are really easy to use. I mean, I feel like I haven't even unlocked some of the power that this thing can do. It's just a great tool to have. Yeah, so many out. You cutting this out by hand, that would be that'd be terrible. This thing will pay for it in the first time. All right, guys. Well, if there are any other questions, roll in here in the next few seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, but I felt like this kind of explained everything. Yeah, Oracle mask, anything that's removable vinyl would probably work. But all right, guys. Well, I appreciate you being here, and we'll see you on the next one.